Good afternoon and welcome back to the live stream here at Drury University. Joshua Jenkins back on the call here with Amy Curtis. We are gearing up here for some boys 18U action. This is a play-in game. We've got the Omaha Roadrunners there in the orange and the Houston Raiders in the white. Amy, we were talking just a moment ago what we're looking for in this game. Houston Raiders have a great three-point attack, a dangerous three-point attack.
Yeah, they have multiple players who shoot over 40%. The whole team averages about 36, 37%. They have multiple All-Americans. We have an All-American on the Omaha side, number 22.
Offensive putback no good, but a foul is going to be called.
I think that's Cole Baker, number 13. They've got a pretty big size advantage on the Raiders. Baker, I think, is 6'7".
He hits the first. Yeah, a lot of height on this team and a lot of height that can shoot the ball as well. So we're going to see an up and down game, I'm sure.
Yeah, even at 6'7", Baker's in the 30% in his three-point shooting. So multiple, as I said, All-Americans. We've got Jacob May, John Hervey for the Raiders. A little bit of pressure by the Raiders there.
Omaha looking for something. A lot of defensive pressure here, trying to find that opening. As that one is turned back, no foul call.
Well, there's a little bit of contact, but no foul, so we'll call it a block there by John Hervey.
The refs have been doing a great job so far this morning, letting them play, and yet not out of hands. The first three-pointer falls for Bubba Whedon.
Again, everybody on this team can kind of get their shoulder by, get in the paint, get the ball out to an open three-point shooter.
Nearly taken away, but somehow Omaha ends up with it, and Friesen goes all the way to the rim.
Nice finish.
Nice lay-in.
If there is one, you might call it knock on the Raiders. They've had a very, very successful season. They are more of an outscore you than stop you type team, but they've had a lot of success doing that. They actually won the South District this year. They were runner-up at the Big South, which is...
That corner three finds its way bouncing in, Thomas Friesen.
Yeah, runner-up in the Big South, lost to an excellent Tyler Heat team. That was a back-and-forth game.
Hervey on the drive. Oh, he had the opening. And
everything but the finish. Nice move.
Not sure what the call was there.
I don't know if there was a call or maybe we have a nose bleeding or something, or it seemed like a ref timeout for a sub there.
So 5-5 here in the opening minutes. Again, the play-in game here for D1. Or if you lose, you go to D2.
Turnover there. Expecting a lot of excellent games today in these play-in games. It's just really, in the last couple years, there's been a clear favorite on the boys' side. This year, I don't think there is a clear favorite.
Hervey on the drive, kicks to the corner. Works in the paint, back out to the corner for three, no good.
Nice attempt at the offensive rebound by Carter Lettingham there. He's quite the athlete, another great shooter.
Raiders applying some full court man-to-man.
Worth noting the Raiders just have 7. They do not have a long bench.
Oh, good interior passing for the easy lay, and it's Anthony Black with the bucket. That was a great look as the defenders came up on the drive, and he dumped it over their head for an easy lay-in.
Now, so far, they've had kind of an answer for the Raiders' pressure.
Bubba Whedon, oh, nice move in the paint.
drive and the tough finish. That's 5 points for Bubba already. Raiders, you never know whose night it's going to be. They have a lot of good scorers on their team. Another nice interior pass there, but was erased there by the block from Baker and the foul on Whedon.
So that's a foul on the floor here. Omaha will take it under their own basket.
I mentioned this in the first game. I'll mention again. One thing about homeschool basketball, you should expect to see some good coaching and some good execution. That was a nice baseline inbounds play there.
Peyton Matthews with the bucket, his first of the game.
Doing a little research on this Omaha team. I see he's like a three-sport athlete. I think he plays football and soccer as well. Swing to.
Oh, beautiful three from the right wing, Jacob May.
It's good ball movement. Sometimes the Raiders, because they are so talented offensively, sometimes they'll have possessions where the ball doesn't move a lot, but that time it moved really well.
Working it inside and back out and around. Baker for three at the top. Can't get it to go. Offensive rebound. Surrounded by Raiders and pulls it back out.
That's by the Omaha All-American there, Van Zant.
That corner 3-2 strong. Go the other way. Raiders push ahead, thinking about the three. Gets it to go. Cole Baker for two.
If I'm coaching against the Raiders, I'm trying to slow it down, make them play defense for, a significant period of time, making sure I'm executing, making them move, maybe get some of their players in foul trouble.
Tough move inside for Baker. Can't get it to go. It looks like that is kind of what they're trying to do. Fast break attempt, no good. Was a good look on that pass ahead. And it's going to be a jump ball. Stays here. And now they're going to switch that. It's going to be Houston ball. Isaiah Coffey checks in the game for Nebraska.
In addition to shooting, the Raiders have really good, almost pretty much anybody can handle the ball, so it's a little tough to pressure them. Nice set there. Everything but the finish. It's a good look.
Then immediately into that full court man that just causes the pressure and potential turnovers like that.
I've seen on social media that was nettling him down there. I'm pretty sure he can dunk, even though he's a guard. So I don't know if that's what they were looking for on that player.
He was certainly getting up there. That deep three just off the front of the iron.
If you're watching the Raiders and think that seemed like a quick decision or a deep three, that is who they are, and they are very good at it.
Hervey drives and kicks.
Good ball movement.
Back to Hervey again. Lots of contact, a foul called. I believe that was on Peyton Matthews. So John Hervey will go to the free throw line.
We discussed it a little bit in the last game. Homeschool basketball is good basketball. There are quite a few players in this game who will play at the next level. John Hervey recently committed to an NAIA school, William Penn. So congratulations to him. Several other Raiders have offers but haven't made public yet where they're going, so won't share that.
Hervey gets one of two there from the line. It's 13-9, under 2 to go in the first period. Now they trap on the ball here. He gets it out. Kofi a deep two, no good. Baker with the offensive rebound. Can't get it to fall.
Got to take advantage of those second chance points.
Netlingham's three, no good.
At times, watching the Raiders, it's a little bit like watching the Steve Nash Suns, 7 seconds or less. That's kind of who they are. They know they can score, so the more possessions, the better for them.
May wide open on the break, easy too.
Nice finish there by Jacob May. Jacob's really a solid all-around player. I've watched him develop from a really skinny 12-year-old into a solid, solid guard here at the varsity level.
Oh, good look inside. Van Cat just can't get it to go. He wanted to foul, but nothing called.
Yeah,
Looked pretty clean to me.
Yeah, it did. I think maybe a little frustration coming out, but you got to get back next play. Can't let one mistake lead to another. Last thing you want to do is give up an easy bucket to a team that scores as easily as the Raiders. Again, Wisely walking down. Might even consider holding for the last shot here if you're Omaha.
20 seconds left in the quarter. Drive, turn back, clean block.
I think that's his second, if not third, block there by Baker. One thing that's, I think, worth noting that the Raiders are getting a lot of easy open looks. Omaha's having to work really, really hard to get a look, taking tough contested shots. I think we have now coming into the game what I'm assuming is the younger Van Cat, brother. I might have said that wrong earlier, too.
Yeah, it's Van Cat.
Van Cat, yes. It's common in homeschool. We've got siblings on the team. Raiders holding for the last shot here.
Jacob May with it. Drives now, has to pass it out. John in the drive. Oh, nice move, but off the rim.
Good execution.
So we've got 15-9 after 1 quarter of play. Houston Raiders really getting kind of what they want offensively. A lot of fast break points, quick points. And early in that first quarter, you had Omaha, who was hanging there tough. I think it was 7-7 at one point. And then bit by bit, the Raiders extended their lead to where it is now at 15-9. One of the things you mentioned was the ease of the baskets the Raiders are getting versus the difficulty of points that Omaha's, they have to work for everything.
Yes.
So we'll see kind of how that plays in terms of the conditioning or how long they can hang or.
Yeah, especially the last couple of possessions, they off the dribble, mid-range, it's been really, really tough. One of the things you can do to counteract an offense as powerful as the Raiders is, try to make them play more defense, move the ball a lot, get some backdoor cuts, really, really, really make them work on defense. And I do feel like Omaha's trying to do that, but maybe they need just a little bit more patience. I think they're making a couple of passes and then, somebody's deciding, well, let me take a tough shot.
So it'll be Roadrunner ball here to start the second period in just a moment.
Got some subs in for the Raiders. Leon Brooks is in the game. He's their 3-and-D, like they like to say in the NBA. He plays really, really solid defense, but also shoots over 40% from 3 coming off the bench. And then Luke Samang, number 2.
Roadrunners working it around the perimeter, looking for something. Van Cat now in the lane, back out in the corner.
Nice driving kick there by Van Cat. Sometimes being an All-American isn't just about scoring. It's can you get an easy opportunity for your teammate. He had a nice paint touch there and the kick out to give his teammate an easy look.
Pretty important bucket, I would say, coming right out of the quarter break. To cut back into that lead, make it just a 3-point game.
Cat again attacking here. The Raiders have, like I said, their defensive specialist on him here.
That pass was deflected, so it'll stay here. Thomas Friesen checking back into the game for the Roadrunners. Friesen with it.
A little more patience here, I see.
Yeah.
Possessions.
That corner three up. Oh, nice shot. Nothing but net. Steven Van Cat.
You could kind of tell that was going in before he let go. He just looked confident. He kind of ducked in, faked that back door to get it. Yeah.
Just like that, it's a 15-point game, all tied. In the early goings of the second quarter, oh, they just can't get the fall. There's been a few shots in there like that just aren't dropping for them right now. Friesen takes in the paint, nice look. And a foul.
They've been pretty consistent when they get in the paint of looking to find that next open teammate. And that time they drew a foul, which is good.
So it's Anthony Black at the line.
Got John Hervey and Cole Baker ready to come back in.
Anthony Black gets 1 out of 2 to give the Roadrunners a 1-point lead here. John Hervey with the ball, works it in.
Kind of a tough pass attempt there. Might need a little more patience by the Raiders on that possession.
It almost looked like the Roadrunners were in some kind of zone defense there.
We'll keep an eye on it.
Possession. Van Cat working it in the paint. Ball tipped away by Hervey, and now ahead is Bubba Wheaton.
Van Cat's going to have to do a better job of getting back and not. I've never seen a player stay back in the backcourt to ask for the foul and then get it, so you got to get back on defense.
So Bubba Wheaton with the strong move there to get the bucket to go, and one opportunity. He completes it. 18-16 now. Raiders back on top. Hervey just pressuring the ball. Very difficult on the ball handler. But Friesen somehow finds a way on a nice backdoor cut.
I was just about to say, you know, when you're pressuring and playing up like this, we need to get some backdoor cuts. We need to, you know, attack that pressure, make them pay for trying to get that steal. Back at the line again. I mentioned early the Raiders have kind of a short bench, so they have to watch foul trouble.
Oh, offensive rebound on the missed free throw by Baker, and now he's fouled on his attempt. Fouls on Luke Semang. And that sends Baker to the line. First one good for Baker, and back into the game for the Roadrunners. Isaiah Kofi. And it looks like Steven Van Cat as well.
When you're a 1 seed playing an 8 seed, one way to let them hang around is by getting them to the free throw line too much. They've already made 5 free throws.
Tough move inside, no good. Ball's out of bounds, it'll stay Raider possession.
Sometimes They do well to remember there's not a shot clock, you know, if it's you can make one more pass, but then made up for it with the nice 3 there.
Carter Netlingham, beautiful shot. It's not a shot clock yet.
I'm from Texas, and high school ball, one of our private school divisions has added a shot clock, but the larger private school division, TAPS and UIL, public school, we don't have it.
Baker thought about that